Welcome to doassignment-ca. Here is the problem. At the instant omega A equals 5 radians per second, Pulley A is given an angular acceleration alpha A equals 0.8 times theta in radians per second squared, where theta is in radians. Pulley A has a radius of 50 millimeters and is connected by a belt to the outer rim of Pulley C, which has an outer radius of 40 millimeters. Pulley C has an inner hub rigidly fixed to it, with a hub radius of 60 millimeters. Point B lies on the rim of this hub. Determine the magnitude of the acceleration of point B when Pulley A has completed 3 full revolutions from the initial instant. Now let's work through the solution step by step. Because the angular acceleration depends on angular position, we use the kinematic relation alpha d theta equals omega d omega. Integrating both sides gives 1/2 omega a squared minus 1/2 omega 0 squared equals 0.4 times theta squared. Substituting omega 0 equals 5 radians per second and theta equals 3 times 2 pi, which is 6 pi radians, we get omega a squared equals 25 plus 0.8 times 36 pi squared, which equals 309.06. Therefore, omega a equals 17.58 radians per second. Here is the system diagram. Pulley A on the left has a radius of 50 millimeters. Its angular acceleration is 0.8 theta radians per second squared, and its initial angular velocity is 5 radians per second. A belt connects Pulley A's rim to the outer rim of Pulley C, which has an outer radius of 40 millimeters. Pulley C has an inner hub rigidly fixed to it with a radius of 60 millimeters. Point B sits on the rim of that hub. We need the total acceleration of point B after Pulley A completes 3 full revolutions. We now evaluate the angular acceleration of Pulley A at the final position. Substituting theta equals 6 pi into the expression gives alpha A equals 0.8 times 6 pi, which equals 4.8 pi, or approximately 15.08 radians per second squared. The belt is inextensible and does not slip, so the tangential speed at the rim of A must equal the tangential speed at the outer rim of C. This gives the ratio RA over RC equals 50 over 40, which equals 1.25. Multiplying omega A by this ratio gives omega C equals 21.97 radians per second. Multiplying alpha A by the same ratio gives alpha C equals 18.85 radians per second squared. Point B is at the rim of the hub at a radius of 0.06 meters. Since the hub is rigidly attached to Pulley C, it shares the same angular velocity and angular acceleration. The tangential component of acceleration equals alpha C times RB, which is 18.85 times 0.06, giving 1.131 meters per second squared. The normal or centripetal component equals omega C squared times RB, which is 21.97 squared times 0.06, giving 28.96 meters per second squared. Since the tangential and normal acceleration components are perpendicular to each other, the total acceleration is found using the Pythagorean theorem. Taking the square root of 1.131 squared plus 28.96 squared gives the square root of 839.96, which equals approximately 29.0 meters per second squared. The normal component dominates because the angular velocity of Pulley C is large at this instant. Visit doassignment.ca for more study tools, AI learning support, and online tutoring.